Cody Parkey now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. This will be fielded at the 6. They juked him, shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. Wilson. And his first look is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse. And it's second down. Second and 10 now. Wilson. And he hits Jermaine Kearse. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. A fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. He may try and run for this. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. 13 yards there on the pickup. And the Seahawks are going to have a first down. Baldwin coming off his first Pro Bowl appearance. He had career highs, Charles, in catches with 94, over 1,100 yards. That also a career high. Pretty good season for Doug Baldwin.
And I think the place that he really started to take off was midway through 2015. The connection between he and his quarterback, Russell Wilson, where they were playing more from the pocket, bigger plays downfield. That just propelled him into 2016. That, and anything he perceives as a slight, he uses it to his advantage, and he just goes out and plays.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. To throw again is Wilson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. Bring up second down. Wilson will throw again. Dance left. Out of the time. Gain of 6. Set up 3rd and goal. 3rd and 2. Now Wilson. And he's got tight end Graham. Battle. Yard touchdown grab. They'll take the field and score on the opening drive. This will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. So a nice drive put together there. They go 7 yards in 9 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. Oh, I think the Seahawks. It's Seattle football. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
And incomplete to open things up.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. And you really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect better.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take behind them. In this case, they let him down.
It's caught on the left side by a gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. This will be caught at about the 3. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Paul Richardson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down. And that man Uh-oh. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's good. 14. That time, and it all completes with a score. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. Able to come, they want to move. So an onside kick failed. Logic there.
It's not, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, or maybe they don't match up possession for possession. They got to steal it and try and get advantage, and done.
Blitz for a loss of.
My goodness, was that a defensive back that got to him? I hope everybody can hear my smile.
Back on the find something.
Unselfish players on any football team. Ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he's self, that's a
play, and that's going to make it 4. So now the field goal unit here. It'll be spotted up 50. This has the carry. It does not. It's good. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2 as they'll take over with the ball first and. On first down, Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big hook up there. Wilson to Baldwin. 57 yards. From the gun, it's Wilson. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Will in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett from 8 yards out. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in high country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And it is now 21-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, I think the Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big and the onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
It's a gain of 17 that time. And it'll give the Seahawks a first down. First down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason, it's better when you throw it down, move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Wilson will throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The intended target, Doug Baldwin. And now it's second down.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Thomas rolls. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
He ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball. But how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Here's Hauschka for the extra point. It's their lead to 20 now. Drive. I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, I think the Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very...
It takes a lot of force to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to...
Unable to recover it, it costs him the kicking football. Wilson, and it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. CD, wanted to get your thoughts just on the landscape of the offseason for each of these teams. Super Bowl in the rearview mirror, but so much going on. People look at the draft a lot, but there's a lot more that goes into the offseason for these front offices, is there not?
It certainly is, and even before we get to the draft, you start with the combine, you know, that's held in Indianapolis every year, and you have about 350 of the top prospects coming together to get their physicals and interviews and on-field performance, and all that'll get evaluated along with their game tape. Even early March, where now the free agents can start moving around to different teams. So your team's starting to take a little bit of shape there, free agency, because then the draft's coming up. You're trying to put your team together with new draft picks, have everyone start to move in one direction, and then you have the OTAs and minicamps. You get to see them on the field for the first time, and we start to get a better idea of how games will all begin.
A surprising move to go for it. Somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. And now the Browns coming out on the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their side,
blitz coming, and down he goes. Bobby Wagner in there to take out and to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from our studios in Orlando.
And I have a feeling those highlights will be pretty one-sided, too.
I think you're right, partner. Andre Hawkins, the intended receiver, and it's third down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Third and long. It's Griffin. And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Terrell Pryor that time. And it's 4th down. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 3rd down, Wilson. He finds his man, Baldwin. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola. And that's caught inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. There's Wilson to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Throwing again here, Wilson. Flushed out right. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down in bounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball, you ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet? Not just straight down, but back, because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet are in bounds. They weren't able to get it done on that one, though.
After review of the play, the rookie on the field stands.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Again, Wilson. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. Third down now.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Now it's Wilson being chased out left. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And this Seahawks offense continues to pour it on.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Now Hausch could attack on the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, I think the Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Going up top. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamar Taylor. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. Coleman has it here right side. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Griffin. And this will be caught by Barnage for a Cleveland touchdown. Gary Barnage in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6.
Yeah, you heard it, right?
Exhale.
You heard the exhale, and I'm taking that from their bench because finally, right before the half, they find a way to get the ball in the end zone and get some points on the board. Maybe they can use that to kickstart them for the second half.
Yeah, just to get something before going into the lockers. And now in the second half, if they can just tighten.
It's what they want to do, tighten down everything they're doing, and it maybe explode at the right time.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Hauschka now for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Browns have really struggled out of the gate here. The Seahawks have done whatever they want, and they'll just try to keep that up in the second half. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. 3rd and goal. Here's a quick pass and catch by Jimmy Graham. And he'd cap off the 9-play drive with a TD. The Seahawks land the first punch. Moving now to late in the first. Wilson's going to scramble and complete the pass. And it leads to a touchdown. Seahawks up now by ball early in the second. Got down and hit the 1-yard line. Seahawks gets found coming across the middle. And this 2-play drive goes for a touchdown. Now by 21. Seahawks take it at the 6. It's going to be here. And he'd go in for the 6-yard touchdown. Seahawks in control. From inside the 10, Wilson's going to hit off the left side, and he scores his 4th rushing touchdown of the day. The lead continues to late pass ends up being off. Taylor is the one who makes the pick. The offense's drive. After the INT, offense comes out now. Barnage is able to get open here, and that goes as a 10-yard down. 28. Still a little time left on the clock. Tight coverage here, but the completion is made, and he'll take this all the way for the touchdown. The blowout is on. That'll do it for us here at EA Sports Studios. Let's get back out to Brandon and Charles for the call of the second half. Brandon.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. We focus our attention on the Seahawks defense now. They had a pretty solid first half. Not many adjustments, but I guess there's probably always some adjustments that can be made.
Usually it's just tightened down on the things we've worked on all week in practice. Everyone thinks adjustments are bringing in something absolutely new. For the most part, it's tweaks or just emphasizing what you've worked on already. And that's what they're planning to do here in the second half.
They won't be looking to reinvent the wheel. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Again, it's Crowell. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Terrific. Screen play, Johnson. Now the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Now it's Lockett.
Illegal block in the back. Return team. Automatic 1st down.
They'll come out in the pistol. On first down, Wilson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's good. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Doug Baldwin, 74 yards. And the Seahawks are running away with this one. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Here's Hauschka for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And our attention shifts here to the Seahawks defense. They had a great job last time. They got the fourth down stop. It led to points. See if they can make magic happen twice.
How about the defense, though? You're going to go for it against us on your own side of the field. Rose up and stopped them. Went off the field and said, offense, take over. Put it in the end zone for us. And that's exactly what they did.
Puts a little chip on their shoulder when that happens, right?
Yeah, a lot of meanness involved in that. That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
On second down, here's Crowell. And some room to work.
Illegal block in the back. Offense. Still second down.
Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2. On second down, Griffin. Looking for Barnage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
The Seahawks offense go back to work. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass, that maybe they just right.
Now you want to draw things up, whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. And now they're in the hurry-up. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. It's caught, Lockett. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard to make a play, and the way that these offensive guys can move around, sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
2-yard line now. It's 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Thomas Roll, touchdown of the afternoon. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. And he certainly played a pivotal reason why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Up and through. The drive. It's Thomas Roll's touchdown run. Hauschken out is away following the taken at his 4. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 20-yard line. And here are the Browns now as the offense comes back. Following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Attack him here. Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Griffin. It's caught. It's Barnidge over the middle.
Holding offense.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. Now Griffin on 2nd down. And the connection made to Terrell Pryor. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route. And what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
He finds Coleman. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. Now Griffin on 1st down. Pryor has it complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still,
no yardage.
Okay.
Finding time. And Barnidge has it on the right side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
If anyone ever has any doubt that tight ends are primary targets nowadays, just watch this play. He's back in the pocket, finds his guy, and they get a nice gain out of it.
Yeah, simple little completion out to the flat. Throwing again, Griffin. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. And he will find his man on the outside. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To throw again is Griffin. And that one his first incompletion in his last 6 passes. And it's 3rd down. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and the yards on 3rd down. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. On 3rd down, Griffin. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
And Parkey's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things because they've clearly been outplayed all game long. But, hey, no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself.
Parkey now following the made field goal to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. We get a glance at the Browns defense as they file into position. And not a good performance by them or by their offense for that matter. It just hasn't been a good game.
And it's real easy at this point to point fingers. Hey, you guys didn't get a whole lot done today. Didn't give us much of a cushion. But the truth of the matter is,
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball. Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, could break for it.
On 3rd down, Wilson going for the deep ball. And got his man complete. A gain of 39 that time. And line. Wants to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Timing is crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. It's the Hayden with it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get back. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And the Seahawks defense working there. Had a great game. They have given this offense fits all game long.
They'll have plenty to review, plenty to enjoy.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And tough starting field position here. They'll come out in the pistol. After the interception, here's Griffin. And he's going to be taken down. RG3 couldn't get away, and that'll be a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. And it's taken in at the 9. Muscles him off. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Oh, Wilson going to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Now Hausch could attack on the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Hausch to send this one away following the score. The return now by Alford. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. One last shot for RG3. He's got time. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.